Hello, fellow gypsies and spiritual wanderers. This is Mocha Gypsy, professional psychic, magic practitioner, and narcissist specialist. Today, we're going to do a pick-a-card reading. Going to have a little fun. And we're going to have a pick-a-card reading about who are your secret enemies. That's a very important thing to know if you do have secret enemies. Because if we're surrounded by people who we think are our friends, family, a spouse, partner, it's important to know if they're working against our best interest. That way we'll avoid betrayal and possible sabotage. Today you have 5 options to choose from: the dagger, the skull, bottle of poison, the snake, and woman with a pistol. Choose the one that you're most drawn to. Don't go by looks, just intuition. Okay, this reading is for those who chose number 1, the dagger. Let's see who your secret enemy is. Okay. I'm getting... Okay, so what I'm seeing here, what's coming in here, that this is possibly someone who is in your spiritual circle, okay? Someone who you possibly see as a mother figure, someone who's older and is in your spiritual family, so to speak. Possibly someone who either goes to church with you, is a godmother, someone who helped you be initiated in a practice or spiritual path, or just someone who you see as a parental figure in some way. Okay, so it's definitely someone who is close to you and or close to your family, someone connected to your family or connected to you in a deep, meaningful way. All right. And it's very possible that this person could also be attacking you spiritually or using magic outright. All right. And it's likely someone who is female. So someone who you see as a mother, an auntie, a big sister type, and possibly could actually be that in your life. So someone who could actually be, unfortunately, someone who can actually be your mother, your real sister, your real auntie, an actual godparent, godmother. All right. I'm seeing that this person is very likely narcissistic, quietly envious, says little things out of turn, little side comments that could be taken as either or. It's passive aggressive. So if confronted about it, since it could be something that's can be interpreted in an innocent way, they can be given the benefit of the doubt, but meanwhile, they really meant it as they said it. Okay? I'm seeing that it's a person, their main way of attacking you is not only through spiritual means, but they also talk about you behind your back. Just trying to give people the impression that you're shady, that you're dishonest, that you're not loyal. And this person may actually have a grudge against your entire family or friend group. Okay? That's not just you that they're trying to take down. So, this person is not very well adjusted. Not only do they deal with narcissism and the package that comes with that, envy, suspicion, wanting to put others down to raise themselves up, those who are closest to them, you included. This person also has mental issues. No surprises there. So I'm seeing depression, I'm seeing anxiety, and just someone who's just downright miserable, who tends to self-sabotage, block their blessings. They look back on their life and, they see how they ruin it, how they block their blessings, how they could have had a better life but messed it up through their own overbearing narcissistic ways, but at the same time don't want to take responsibility for it. And that's why they turn around and they have this envy for you, possibly envy for your family as a whole or your friend group as a whole. And now, they just want to have their misery to have company. Okay, I'm going to look at my crystal ball and see what else I can see about this person. Okay, so I'm getting like a very strong mother energy from this person. And keep in mind, this is a wide reading for a lot of people, so if it resonates with you, then that's what you're meant to hear. But I'm getting a very strong mother energy from this person. So just be careful, because whether or not this person is your mother or an auntie or a big sister type, this seems to be someone who you do have a lot of respect for, and possibly, unfortunately love. So just be guarded. If this is someone who immediately popped into your head, trust your instincts about this person. Don't tell them so much about your personal life, about things that are going on. Distance yourself, because I'm seeing that they're using every little thing that they can, that they're just filing it away to find a way to use it against you later. Okay? I'm going to look at my Santa Muerte card, since this is like a mother connection. I'm going to see what's to be said, else to be added about this person. Okay. We got the 2 cards. All right. So I'm seeing that the hate that this person has for you, and that's what I am seeing, is like a general hate. Not because you did anything. It's basically just for existing. It's basically because this person hates themselves, loathes themselves, and has a lot of regrets in their life. So it's possibly an older person who's lived life, someone who's middle-aged to elderly, to have this level of regret of what they've done to their lives, to want to envy others in this way, those who are closer to them. Okay, so this person is a hateful person, a quietly hateful person, who in turn is hateful towards you, and you may not be aware of it. So, just be careful. I'm going to look at consult my Saint Michael deck. see a best way, if there's a message there that you can take away. Energy healing work. Okay, energy healing work. And so I guess this circles back to what I said about this person who's also attacking you spiritually and also possibly doing direct magic on you, to watch your energy and to do cleansings. Take this as a sign to do cleansings on yourself. Cleanse your aura, put protections on yourself, or have someone put protections on you, depending on what your spiritual beliefs and paths are. Get prayed up, and just protect yourself magically. Okay? So that's my reading for those of you who chose option number 1. Join Mocha Gypsy Magic on Patreon. Gain exclusive access to spiritually empowering content. Dive into mesmerizing videos, transformative hypnosis audio, insightful psychic readings, powerful magic rituals, and more. Whether you're seeking magical transformation or spiritual inspiration, there's a membership package tailored just for you. Visit my Patreon page and join today. This reading is for those of you who chose option number 2, the skull, and let's see who your secret enemy is. Okay, so I'm getting a really heavy feeling with this person, and I'm getting the feeling that this person is a man, one that you are either romantically involved with, sexually involved with, or were sexually involved with, and there's still a tie to them in some way. Okay? And the feeling I'm getting is very dense. Like I'm getting like this feeling in the pit of my stomach, like this is a person who is likely abusive or very aggressive, harmful, deeply harmful, and possibly destructive. Okay? But it's definitely a man. The very first card that came up, this is him right here. Okay? And it may not even be someone who you're romantically involved with, but someone who wishes to be. Someone who, maybe asked you out a couple of times or wants to ask you out and stepped back because he knows he's not worthy. But either way, it's someone who has romantic or sexual energy towards you. But at the same time, has these aggressive, dare I say, violent, destructive feelings and motivations towards you. Okay? I'm seeing at the same time he's very emotionally distant. And this could be someone who you've broken up with or had an ending with in some way, because I'm seeing that the coffin card here is very prominent. Okay, so it could very well be someone that you are involved with and thinking of breaking it off with, or someone who you have broken it off with, or some man that wants to date you, wants to sleep with you, but you turned him down, or he just knows not to even approach you because it's just not happening, and he's having this, this rejection, this feeling of rejection. Okay, so knowing that, how he may be presenting himself with any of these scenarios that you may have, he's presenting himself as a friend, okay? Or, like you broken up and, we can still just be friends sort of thing. Or it's okay, you turned me down for a date. I'm cool with it. You know, they're not cool with it. He's not cool with it. He is still harboring a lot of anger over the rejection or over the breakup. He has a lot of explosive energy. Okay. It's not safe. He's not a safe person to be around because I'm seeing that he is capable of tearing you down emotionally, mentally, and possibly could do harm against you physically. All right. So this is someone that you have to keep your distance from. Okay. So that's what I'm seeing here about this person. I'm going to look at my crystal and see what else is to be picked up about him. All right. That you're meant to hear. Okay, so I'm seeing that he's someone who lays it on thick. He lays on the charm. I'm seeing like a lot of roses. Super friendly, super helpful. Really wears the mask well. Okay, to the point where you may be hearing what I'm saying and this person may have popped up in your head, but you're like probably saying to yourself, no, that can't be him. That, we must be talking about somebody else, but I'm seeing that it is him. The one who is friendly, the one who is charming, romantic. Just behind his eyes, he is seething with a very dangerous rage. Okay, and that's something that we just have to be very aware of, because what I'm seeing here, he also has a double life. Okay, he has a lot of secrets. All right, and that's probably what you picked up on about him, why you rejected him or decided to dump him or not give him a chance. Okay, to be in your life any further than he already is. And I'm seeing that most of these secrets that he has are sexual ones. Okay. So he has like a double life going on, possibly even a triple life. Sexual perversions, promiscuity, could be on the down low. Whatever it is about him that if you were to find out, you would completely shut him out. You'd be disgusted and not want anything to do with him. Wouldn't want him to even be around you. Okay? Because it is a character issue. All right. So let me look into my Santa Muerte deck and just see if there's anything to be added to that. Okay, so we're seeing here multiple faces, multiple skull faces here. Okay, so he is a person who definitely can't be trusted at face value. All right. Different personalities, different masks, depending on the situation, who he's with. And with you, he's a completely different person than what he actually is. All right, so just be aware and be careful about that, because the danger in itself, how he's your enemy, is if you let him into your life, or if you keep him into your life, keep you in his life, he will destroy it if he's not already in the process of doing that already. Okay, let me just see with my St. Michael deck if there's a message on how to counteract this. Self-respect. All right, self-respect. So that's the remedy in this situation. Self-respect. And that's pretty self-explanatory. When you love yourself, when you hold yourself in high regard, then people like this, especially when it comes to romance, dating, marriage, when you respect and love yourself, someone with this low vibrational energy, destructive energy, they won't find a foothold in it. Okay? Or if they happen to be already in your life and you find a sense of self-love and you start to have the process of respecting yourself, then immediately or eventually, but steadily, they get squeezed out of it. You'll naturally start growing a hedge of protection around you where they can't stick around for long and things start to fall apart as a result. Okay, so that was your reading number 2. Be careful out there. Join Mocha Gypsy Magic on Patreon. Gain exclusive access to spiritually empowering content. Dive into mesmerizing videos. Transformative hypnosis audio. Insightful psychic readings. Powerful magic rituals, and more. Whether you're seeking magical transformation or spiritual inspiration, there's a membership package tailored just for you. Visit my Patreon page and join today. This reading is for those of you who chose object number 3, the poison bottle. So let's see. Who is your secret enemy? Okay. All right, so I'm seeing that this is a man, all right, who you are very close to in some way. All right, very likely romantically, and I'm seeing that things were really good at first. Maybe even going well right now. All right, so seeing him right here, he was the very first card that came up. Someone who's really, or comes off as warm, polished, says the right things, does the right things, does the duties that are expected of him, or appears to do the duties that are expected of him by society, may even be Christian or very religious or spiritual in some way. And he's seen, at least in the eyes of society or people around you, as being a catch, as being the prize. So I'm seeing someone here who has this really great image, like a golden boy or a dream man sort of scenario. So if this is someone who you're involved with, I'm seeing like this is like sort of the image that you bought into as well. Or if this is someone who's interested in being closer to you, that's the image that he's selling to you. All right. Okay, so I'm seeing that there's a definite component of romance here. Someone who you're involved with or who wants to get involved with you. All right. So again, just like the folks in who chose number 1, I'm seeing like a lot of deception. I'm seeing that things aren't what they seem to be. And he's like working overtime to win you over and to communicate to you that he is someone who, you should be with or should stay with. But I'm seeing an underpinning of spirituality here. So it's likely that, he could be using spirituality against you in some way, religious guilting you to stay with him, or that you should be with him because, he's a good Christian boy or a good Muslim man, or, and I wouldn't even put it past him to be doing some form of spiritual work on you, that goes beyond the realm of religious guilt or shame, or the Bible says this, you should obey me, be committed to this relationship, be committed to this marriage. I wouldn't put it past him to also be doing like some sort of spiritual working on you, prayers, petitioning saints, or outright magic to have you attached to him or to stay attached to him. Okay. I'm also seeing that's very likely that for those of you who are in a relationship with this person, that you pretty much know what's up and are looking for new options, looking for a way out, looking at where your life should go next. So for those of you out there who are thinking of leaving and you're already making your plans or playing with possibilities in your head, take that as a confirmation, that you're taking the step in the right direction. All right. I'm also seeing that this person has taken a great toll on you emotionally and mentally. Okay, so I'm seeing that there's a chance that you may be going through some deep melancholy, deep depression, maybe eating too much, eating too little, losing weight, gaining weight, doing things that are not in your own best interests, that may be self-harming to you. So just be very careful and mindful of that. The best thing to do in these situations is to reach out for some support. Hopefully you're blessed with a good network of friends and family, like a good support system that you can rely on. Possibly even go to therapy, because I'm seeing that being involved with this person, having this person in your vicinity, is taking a toll on you. And for those of you who are not in a relationship with this person yet, I'm seeing that, you're entertaining bringing this person closer into your life, but already you're starting to feel the heaviness, the dark energy that this golden person actually has behind their facade. And already you're starting to feel that energy starting to drain you, feeling the pressure of maybe you need to commit to this person. That's already starting to have an effect on you, even though you may not be yet close to this person. Okay. So let me just take a look at my Santa Muerte Oracle deck and just see what would be good to know. What do you need to know about this person? Okay. So, I'm reading this very intuitively, even though this is the tarot. See this figure without its head? It's like this person is making you lose your equilibrium, not knowing which side is up, basically making you lose your head in a way. So you need to find you need to get grounded, seek out, people for support, or seek professional support, because this person is just having you off balance. You may not be even making the right decisions for yourself. This is, how this person is causing destruction in your life, is that they're separating you from yourself, separating you from the person that you used to be or ideally would like to be. which is for your highest and best good. They're getting into the way of that. All right, so I'm just going to look at my crystal, see if anything comes up that we're meant to hear with this. I'm seeing a lot of coldness. I'm seeing ice. All right, so even though this person may seem like they're warm or that they're caring or they're dutiful, they have absolutely no emotions, no real warm emotions in them. They are cold, which is telling me that this person is likely sociopathic or psychopathic. All right, so just be aware of that. Just be very careful of that, because these people are capable of just about anything. And I'm going to consult my Oracle deck, St. Michael, see if there's a message from St. Michael that we're meant to hear. Let's see. That'll give us a solution. Okay. Go forward fearlessly. Go forward fearlessly. All right. So that's pretty self-explanatory. This person is not the best person for you. Move on. You know, if this person's in your life already, move on, make your plans, execute those plans safely. Have, your friends and family or whoever you have as a support system ready to help you. Okay. And if this is someone who you were considering being involved with, take that as a confirmation to go forward and move on and cut ties from this person if you're able to. All right, so that is your reading number 3. Join Mocha Gypsy Magic on Patreon. Gain exclusive access to spiritually empowering content. Dive into mesmerizing videos, transformative hypnosis audio, insightful psychic readings, powerful magic rituals, and more. Whether you're seeking magical transformation or spiritual inspiration, there's a membership package tailored just for you. Visit my Patreon page and join today. This reading is for those of you who chose number 4. Okay. And what I'm getting here right away, the feeling I'm getting is that your secret enemy is actually yourself. Okay. See the strength here. And I'm getting the feeling of some self-sabotage. Not following through with plans, letting strong emotions overcome you. But right now I'm seeing the biggest concern is your communication with other people, telling people your plans that you really shouldn't be letting them privy to know. Letting people who don't really have your best interests at heart, exposing yourself to them, your thoughts, your feelings, and definitely, yes, your plans, what you want for yourself, your hopes and your dreams, which allows them to either block you, obstruct you, or use it against you in some way. Okay? All right, so I'm seeing that for most of you that this is actually a long-standing issue. And what's needed here is to have some grounding, getting to know yourself, having some more self-determination, and not opening up yourself to these outside influences that sway you. So having a plan, serving your own best interests, and sticking to that plan without allowing yourself to be moved in another direction that's not good for you. Okay? Overcoming your emotions, not being swayed by your emotions, not being easily swayed by other people. Okay, basically letting people throw you off your game. Okay, and another thing, I just pulled this, being distracted by something new, by a new project before your first and second one has been fully completed or brought to fruition. That's like for most of you, that's like a form of self-sabotage. Okay. I'm seeing that you definitely have aspirations to move up higher in life, to do better in life. But I'm seeing here that your main obstacle, okay, we see the mountain here in the ring, which represents commitment, is the lack of commitment or doing things or getting involved in things or people that blocks you from that, having that commitment, of that, having that focus until you see things through. So it's like you almost have to have a tunnel vision to not be distracted, not let relationships take you off course. But you just have to stick with it until it's finished, until your goals are finished. All right. So you haven't been doing much of that. And in that way, you are your own worst enemy. Okay. So let's see what comes up more here. Okay, and waiting. Okay, so I'm seeing here, this represents you, and you see how this lady is here just just sort of waiting and waiting. I'm seeing that your hopes and your dreams, your goals, what you wanted for yourself, you've been waiting a long time for it because you just keep on getting veered off course or changing course. And it's like there's this sense that time is ticking, or for some of you, you've been too patient, too complacent, being too go with the flow with your life, with the direction of your life, and your relationships too, but more so with the direction of your life. Okay, that in a way you're being your worst enemy by just letting life happen to you rather than taking charge and taking action. Okay, so just let that be a message for most of you that you need to be more active. And what's pulling at me is this bear card. Okay, so it could be that you're looking to be self-employed, okay, or bringing your business to the next level. But I'm getting more so starting that route of being self-employed, more financially independent. And it's like something that you've been putting off or haven't been pursuing as aggressively as you should have been or should be doing. Okay, so take that as a message that you need to get your butt in order, put some fire under your seat and take this seriously, take this life more seriously and be very decisive of what I'm being told for most of you. You have to be very decisive about what you spend your time on, what you spend your time doing, who you're spending your time with. You basically have to or should ask yourself, okay, so-and-so asked me out for coffee, or, want me to attend this event, or I got this invitation, that invitation. You have to sit down and ask that hard question. Is this worth my time? Is spending time with that acquaintance or this person right now, are they worth my time? Don't mean to sound harsh, but it's like that's what I'm being told you have to make those hard-minded, practical, almost ruthless decisions. Am I spending too much time, too much leisure time? Am I spending too much time online, on social media, or whatever it is, doing things that don't serve me with my goals right now? Okay, so that's what I'm getting for most of you. That's coming through very loud and clear. All right, because I'm seeing that if you continue on the trajectory that you're on right now, that you're going to continue to meander back and forth. See the snake, how it's like just sort of going around and around. You're just going to be drifting through life sort of thing. Or at least that's the conclusion you'll have, after everything is said and done, that you've wasted all this time meandering and chasing this and chasing that and taking a break here and taking a sabbatical there, when you should be more productive and more intentional with your life. That's the word, intentional. Okay, so let me take a look with my other deck here and see what comes up. Okay. 13. Okay. And I'm looking at this one. This is the Death card. So I'm seeing some big changes, a new attitude, big changes of how you've been approaching your life has to take place to get to where you need to go and to take life more seriously. If you want changes and transitions, good transitions to happen in your life, you first have to have that small but serious transition of making that decision that you have to take, your life more seriously and take the bull by the horns and make it happen. Okay? And let's see with St. Michael, with my St. Michael deck, let's see if St. Michael has anything to add to that for your situation. Okay, so lean on God and the angels for support. Lean on God and the angels of support. Regardless of what your spiritual or religious beliefs are, if it's not directly, oh God, the universe. Lean on the universe, the angels, your ancestors, spirits, guides, whatever, the God of your understanding, to give you guidance of what to do next, of what you feel is the best thing for you to pursue right now and give your 100% all to give you direction, to lead you to that purpose if you're having trouble in that direction. Or if you already know what your purpose is, what can you be led to today or led to soon to know to go full speed ahead to get your goals done? All right. So that is your reading, number 4. Be blessed. Join Mocha Gypsy Magic on Patreon. Gain exclusive access to spiritually empowering content. Dive into mesmerizing videos. Transformative hypnosis audio. Insightful psychic readings. Powerful magic rituals, and more. Whether you're seeking magical transformation or spiritual inspiration, there's a membership package tailored just for you. Visit my Patreon page and join today. This reading is for those of you who have chosen number 5, Lady with the Pistol. So I'm seeing here that your secret enemy is in your friend group, possibly having to do with the workplace. I'm seeing here. Seeing some people here. It's a group of people who have been together for a good amount of time, and it's either people who you work with, or people that you're working on some sort of side project with, or a clique that you belong to, some sort of organization or a common cause. And so I'm seeing that the person here, they're sort of like holding you back from being your best self, from elevating to the next level, either professionally and or personally. Okay, and I'm seeing that this is coming from a place of feeling threatened by you in some way. They probably see that you have that winning personality, you have that spark, that glow about you, that energy. You could be very intelligent and well-spoken. All right. It doesn't mean that this person is not those things. It doesn't mean that they're not those things or possess those same qualities. But the bottom line is, they feel threatened that you have those qualities as well, and that you could possibly either replace them or surpass them in some way. All right. So this person is holding you back in ways where they're trying to take away your shine, take away the favorableness, the favor that you may get from others, how others may perceive you in a positive light. It's like they low-key want you to hide your light under a bushel. That's what I'm seeing here, so this actually represents you. Like, you're bright, you're shining, people like you, or they at least recognize your talents. And this person in this group that you're in, this circle that you're in, they just don't like that. Okay? So for most of you, I'm seeing that there's a chance that this person may be even envious that you're starting a new project, or that you have new ideas, fresh ideas. Okay? That you're doing new things. So it's like their main objective, again, is to hold you back, and to hold you back from your potential. They want to stop you. And what's very scary about this person is that not only they seem supportive, they're very patient. Okay? They're the type of person who will bide their time and watch and wait for the opportunity to just stick the knife in your side just at the right moment. So just be very careful about this person. Okay? I'm seeing that there was a time that they were the new kid on the block, that they were a shining star, and they may still be that, and they want to keep their position, or what they see as their position, socially and professionally. They want to, that's their main motivation. They want to stay on top, or to still be seen as on top, and they don't want you or anybody else, but they're threatened by you, to come in and take that away from them, or to take away the perception that they're the best person in the group. Okay? That they're the queen bee, the leader, the shining star. They feel that you can take that away from them. All right? So they're very deeply threatened by you. Okay? And I'm seeing that this person hides it so well. All right? And they're very deceptive. They're deceptive in the way they move. They're very covert. And they may even be talking about you, but not in a direct gossipy way. Okay? They're good in the way that they talk about you, the way that they put you down, can be done so in such a way that the person that they're talking to, that they're putting a little birdie in someone's ear, that they might not even realize that you're putting them down, you know. It's more like, oh yeah, she's called in sick for the third time this month. Oh, something must be so wrong. Or, gee, I hope nothing's happening in her personal life, that could be affecting her work. For those of you who are in a work situation, it's like that type of insidiousness, or if it's like a social group, if they want to ruin your reputation and make you seem like you're an unsavory type of person who will take somebody's man or something, they were, yeah, she was taking such a shining to so-and-so's boyfriend or so-and-so's husband. They really seemed to hit it off. I thought they were friends for a long time, when it's like you just met that person at the function that night. Now she has other people, wheels turning that you're a certain way. Like, this person is that covert and that stealth in how they operate and how they assassinate people's characters, and ruin relationships, work relationships and friend relationships. They do it in a way that if you were to confront them directly, they could have that plausible deniability, like, oh no, I didn't mean it that way, I didn't mean it this way, and then you can look like the bad guy for even bringing it up. But either way, they operate in a way where they're able to keep their hands clean. Okay? And they may even employ somebody to unknowingly do their dirty work for them. So, just be careful. This is the type of person they are, and this isn't their first time in the rodeo. They are very seasoned, professional, experienced, I should say, person who has done this to people before, who they've seen as a threat or who they wanted to get out of the way. They've done this before, and the other people that they've done this to had no recourse. They had no proof that this was the person who brought them down, because no one could point a finger and said, oh yeah, she started gossip. Oh yeah, they sabotaged him or her in this way, because they operated that stealthily. Okay, so let me just look in my crystal ball. Let me see if there's anything else to be seen about this person. I'm seeing snow, I'm seeing coldness as well. So just as with the people, I believe in group number 3, with number 3, this is a person who's a stone cold sociopath or psychopath who will simply just get you out the way, and ruin your life and think no bones about it, just to remove the chance that you could replace them or, be seen more favorably than themselves. Okay? And let's see, with my Santa Muerte cards, let's see what has to be added to that. Okay, so 17 here. So death. So this is a very dangerous person. A very dangerous person who is just very ruthless, but you may not, for most of you, may not see that coming head on. Some of you will see that this is a shark that you're dealing with, or get that sense about them right away. But just know that the bottom line is that they're dangerous. So let's see with Saint Michael. Let's see what Saint Michael would have to say to navigate this situation. Let's see here. Okay. Okay. So, it says basically here, asks Archangel Michael to help you with this situation, to ask him. Now, you can ask him directly. I'm also taking that a more loose interpretation. Any of the angels that you're connected to, or your ancestors or guides, basically rely on the spiritual, those who are looking out for you or could look out for you in the spiritual realm, because basically that's what's going to take to get over on this person's 4D chess type of trickery and treachery. Okay, but Saint Michael himself is known to be a powerful protector. You know, he has his own prayer. You can find that online if you don't know that already, and seek out his protection and even guidance. But basically, the best way to defeat this person or to protect yourself from this person is through spiritual means. So that could be in the form of going to Saint Michael and petitioning him, petitioning your ancestors, calling on your own personal guardian angels. Good old-fashioned prayer, if you're more inclined to that side of things. Nothing wrong with that. But or the universe, have the universe, put it out there in the universe, straight manifestation to remove this person from your organization or from your social circle or from your professional circle. That will work just as well. Or, do straight up magic. That's going to be for some of you. Choose the option that resonates with you most in dealing with this person. So, that is your reading number 5. Join Mocha Gypsy Magic on Patreon. Gain exclusive access to spiritually empowering content. Dive into mesmerizing videos. Transformative hypnosis audio. Insightful psychic readings. Powerful magic rituals, and more. Whether you're seeking magical transformation or spiritual inspiration, there's a membership package tailored just for you. Visit my Patreon page and join today.